gentlemen, welcome back to the Pullze Check podcast. Today, we got a very, very special one for you. This is our first ever IRL podcast with all the boys. And then we got a couple guests here. As always, my boy Rampage. He has never been on the podcast, but Rampage is the boy. He lives with me. He's the GOAT. I don't know if you guys know him. He's the GOAT, right?
Hello.
Then we got my boy JGOD. He flew in all the way from California to come and do this. That man's different, bro. And then, hey, we just had the season or stage 1 finals, and we got 2 out of the 3 winners here in the call with us to talk about it. That's the first thing we're gonna go over. We got my boy Adrian and we got my boy Raiden here, and their third teammate is Aiden. Boys, talk to us, man. I want to make sure we give y'all the flowers that y'all deserve. How do y'all feel right now? What's going on? I know you guys are probably on cloud 9 right now.
Cloud 9 for sure.
I mean, that was a good win. I was honestly not a comfortable win because we only won by 10 points, but like we played well every map, so like, we were kind of just chilling. Like we didn't really have a really bad map where it was like,
shit, it's consistent.
Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, we're just
consistent
super
for sure.
Love that. I think our lowest point game was like 15. So
damn, bro. Okay, like,
consistent.
Look, so I'm gonna talk about 2 different things right here, and boys, feel free to add into this however y'all want. But Rated, I'm gonna start with you first. Rated, you and Aiden practically won everything back in Warzone 1. And I was looking, and me and JGOD pointed it out. He was like, the top 3 teams in this tournament are all people who did really good in Warzone 1, like who in Verdansk days, right? And so do you think now you back with Aiden after, you guys were apart for a while, do you think that kind of played a role into you guys being so, I'm not kidding, kind of untouchable today?
I don't know if it played a role. I just think on Caldera there wasn't many ponies, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So like the same teams either weren't playing together or like it was, I don't know, it felt like there was a 20 every 3 months, and it was just kind of like people were just picking up players and playing. So it wasn't as like, whereas Verdansk there was a 20 every week, it felt like.
Yeah.
So like you had more set teams, set duos who played together a lot. So I don't think we really played it together. It was just this game was super about everyone being on the same page, and I felt like we were all on the same page too. I
love that. So speaking of that, listen, Adrian, right, bro? I'm gonna be honest, bro. I think I told you this before, bro. Not a lot of people know who you are, and now people are about to know you are a fucking demon, bro. But you know what? You know what? Literally got me. My respect for you just went up tenfold is when you did that interview, bro, and you talked about like literally how playing as a team, as these guys calming and IGLing.
Talking about everyone but himself.
Yeah, literally everybody but himself.
But it's the truth, man. It comes down to teamwork and the chemistry and talking to each other, just having the comms on point.
Bro, and listen, and how old are you?
18.
18, bro.
Craziness.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now, boys. There is so many people in the scene that are nasty individually, but they just don't know how to play as a team, and that's why they perform under par, right? You guys just came out fucking fried out. You guys understand the mechanics. I mean, Adrian, you are literally, quote unquote, I don't want to say coached, right? But being led by 2 of the best players in the world that have been doing this for 3 years, right? And I don't know, bro. You, Adrian, I've told you this since like a couple months. I've told my stream this, that watch out for this guy because he's a demon. He's going to make moves. And you came out here and fucking fried out. Guys, if Aiden wants to join, tell him to join Discord.
He's in here, I think.
Oh, he's in here? Oh, okay. Yo, JD, can you show, like, just hold Alt, JD, on the bottom of the window for the screen share and just drag it down. Just drag it down, then you can
You're sharing your screen, not your cam, by the way.
We're gonna get there.
Make sure you deactivate your OBS.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go, baby.
If you need help,
Adrian.
I mean, if you need help, JD, let me know.
I'm gonna just share the Discord screen.
Okay.
Do display capture.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. Let me
That'll work.
adjust my settings too.
Yeah, a lot of the top teams were the ones that we've kind of seen before, but it's good like to actually have a good Mazra tournament, like for a high value where everyone's taking the game serious. Because it's been a long time.
Very
like
long
it was
time.
like I feel like there was not many trolls today. Everyone was like playing how everyone expected. Like no one really ran away with it. Everyone was always they kept getting it was literally perfect for us as well because they kept getting our score wrong on the leaderboard they were showed. Like, they had TB up by 20 at one point, but we were only 5 points behind them.
Well,
and
you know what was
perfect because
what
nobody
was
knew.
crazy is normally if like somebody had the game like Huskers and Rational and Scummin where they put up
They
to
just win.
62, they would have won
Well,
basically.
their first game, they had 2 points.
Yeah. So it balances out.
Balanced out, yeah. For that. So it was literally perfect for us because every update scoreboard, they didn't have our score right. So everyone was like, we were in 9th at one stage when we were 2nd. And then TB were up by 20 when they were only up by 4. Like, so, and we were just chilling under the radar until the last leaderboard, and then we were in 1st.
I will say, I think that's one thing that they definitely can kind of improve on is the live leaderboard tracking. Because throughout the whole tournament, we're like, bro, this doesn't seem right. Like, this doesn't seem right.
Nobody knew. We were literally 4 points behind them, and everyone was like, TB, you're up by 20. What the fuck?
Well, and you guys lucked out that you guys had enough at the end too.
Yep.
Because Aiden DCing in that gunfight, it's like it's a matter of like 4 or 5 points easy.
Yeah, we didn't even know. We didn't even know he lagged out until it timed out.
Yeah, my power went out. I didn't DC or anything.
Yeah, we saw that.
I had to hop back in on my phone, and I heard them still commenting. So I was like, oh my gosh, yes, they're still racking up points right now. Because if they were dead and they're like, Aiden, where you at? Oh no, I would have lost full, dude. Like literally, when my power went out, I walked out my room. I was like this. I was like,
No.
I was literally freaking out.
Funny. Man, it would have been 50-50. You could have took that gunfight.
It was hard because they were actually on your POV on the main broadcast as you were fighting, and all of a sudden your just gun stopped firing. You were in a down position where your gun ADS'd, and we're like, what the heck happened? Like, what's going on?
Oh, dude,
it looks so close.
I called that. I was like, bro, I was like, there's no way this man's power just went out mid gunfight.
Yeah, 100%.
And JGOD was like, no, that's an in-game bug. It's
got to be a spectator bug. There was no way.
And I was like, nah, bro, my man lagged out. Bro.
We got a bug map 4 as well, which just cucked our entire game. Where Aiden, like, wait, you know when you insta die?
Yeah.
Instead of going down? I would have rezzed him 100%, and he insta died instead of going down, and it literally cucked our entire game.
No way.
And then he lagged out last map as well. I was like, holy shit, like somebody doesn't want us to
just
win.
hate him.
Aiden, that you were yelling you were like, no, and you ran out of your room.
Yeah, I literally went out of my room. I was like looking at Danny. She felt so bad. I was like, no, like I was just freaking out. Bro. Like I was actually down bad.
I love it, man. Look, boys. So I don't want to take much of your guys' time. You guys fucking killed it. I want to just make sure everybody knows you guys are fucking demons, bro. Listen, Aiden, talk to me. I know I rated this. Do you think you guys, the Cheddar Bros are back? Right? Do you guys think that like you guys playing so well together back in Verdansk on Warzone 1, that attributes to kind of your guys' success today? Because obviously you guys now have a fucking young demon that understands how to play COD and is a selfless player, which I'm gonna be honest, it's very hard to find somebody who's discussing at the game and selfless. And so do you think that kind of attributed to it? Talk to me, man. Tell me how you're feeling and all that.
Yeah. I think definitely like at the past chemistry, like with Reese has helped me kind of like understand, like, I guess his call outs, or like, I definitely trust his call outs. We play together. So I know to just trust him and listen to him 100%. Cause if I don't, we know what usually happens. I end up in the goose.
I knew that.
We know what happens. So, I kind of like back in the day, I feel like I had more of that like cracked player role, and I still do, but now I have Adrian. I feel like Adrian's more like that than me. So I'm kind of just like always there doubling with Adrian, and it's definitely nice to just have like Reese telling us what to do and in the back of our ear and keep us calm and like just give us a direction. So I'd say like, we've had chemistry and that helps, but I wouldn't say that stuff in Verdansk necessarily like helped with this. Yeah. But yeah.
That's fucking awesome, man. Look, boys, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but obviously I know you guys are not going to make any changes. At least I hope fucking not. Right? You guys just won, right?
Absolutely not.
But did you guys hear about the whole Rostermania shit?
Well, I know rosters are unlocked, right?
Yeah, so
anybody can change?
As of tomorrow,
Really?
right? As of tomorrow, rosters are unlocked. But if you qualified for stage 2 finals or semifinals, anybody today that played, you are only allowed to change one player of your team. So you have to keep 2. All 3 are. Do y'all think this is gonna go crazy? Do y'all think people get dropped tomorrow?
100%.
100%.
Maybe not tomorrow, but like.
Yo, Adrian,
definitely
do you
get-
want to
just-
pick up Scummin?
No, we've seen what happened
Just
when
drop
Aiden
Reese
tries to
on
leave
his
me,
head.
guys. We've seen what happened when Aiden tries to leave me. He's back to winning. Nobody's shocked.
I'm not saying nothing, bro.
This is his first champs tweet in like 48 months. Let's let
Damn.
He's coming at his neck. I love it, bro. Oh man. But boys, I mean, so obviously, what's y'all's game plan going into this? Obviously, there's no practice. The only practice right now is ranked. Is it just kind of like go in there, fucking keep doing what y'all are doing, whatever y'all did?
I honestly
Obviously,
feel
worked.
like people think in ranks practice is also part of their problem.
Yes, that's
Because
ranked.
they
is
don't
not.
realize like ranked is like 80% gold players probably.
Yeah,
Maybe a bit less than that, but the majority is people who aren't good.
and
So I think people are like trying to play it like that, but you're not really gonna play like that. Like I said to these a couple of days ago, we've barely played together really in ranked, but I said it's gonna benefit us because all the teams are falling apart because they're losing SR and we're just chilling.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Have you guys all been playing ranked at least individually?
Yeah.
little bit.
I'm fifth. I've been playing a lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I've been grinding, but yeah, like we've all just been playing on ourselves a little bit together, but not like, oh, let's all get on every day together. Just
Mhm.
I feel like you overthink stuff. Like the other day, we played a custom as well with 60 players, and like these are like losing full a
Different.
bit, and I was just like, you need to chill. Like, trust me, when there's 150 people in this lobby, like the way we're playing is gonna be fine.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah,
What did you
the
guys end
issue
up
with
placing
that-
that one?
Not
we
good.
still-
Like 7th,
Oh, we
6th,
did we?
7th. Yeah,
Okay.
something.
Oh,
It wasn't
wow.
too bad.
still wasn't too bad.
It
but
was
like,
bad enough I didn't look at the leaderboard. I just moved on.
Just went straight to bed.
yeah, like 150 is so different, and I feel like we adapted after the first map as well, realizing how different it was. Because the first map was our worst one, where we got 15 points, but it was like, holy shit, bro, nobody's dying until fucking zone 7. Like, we need to just
Yeah, that end game was
Chill.
nuts too. Everyone was like solo.
no,
Like,
yeah. So like
Literally,
that,
there was like
that first
12
game
teams
was like
solo. Crazy.
Bro,
Yeah,
that's
no,
game was,
100%.
definitely a learning curve.
so. What do you guys think of all these teams that like underperformed today? Because obviously there was a lot of teams that underperformed. Do you guys just think people have a hard time adapting to this different play style, or what's y'all's thoughts on just? I mean, obviously I know you guys have been looking at the leaderboard, right?
Mhm.
But what do y'all think about teams underperforming and what made y'all separate from them, right?
I think one thing that helped us was we just got village uncontested, and I don't really know. I haven't seen like what's happening with other people's starts, but we pretty much were like
We got a load up for free every
game.
Yeah, almost every game with the heli. Or
Yeah,
just-
so I don't know if the other teams are getting contested and they're having issues getting their loading and getting situated, but we were just loady, whatever precision and just go fight a team. Like it was so smooth at the start of every game.
Cool, man.
Oh, we're
Cool.
fucked now for stage 2, so we'll just go fuck ourselves.
Yeah.
I was about to say,
I was about to
bro,
say,
they can start
now,
flying
bro,
out village.
I would say-
15 teams village,
You guys-
motherfucker.
Hey, I was gonna say that you guys saying that right now, I can just imagine.
Everyone
how-
knows where everyone lands. Well, all the good teams anyway. Like
Yeah, I think most
Sokolans,
people do.
Shireen, TB goes. Like everyone knows where everyone goes.
Don't worry, I'll be tweeting out a little graphic of where everybody lands. Don't worry, don't
Could
worry.
be like a Fortnite, bro. Fortnite,
Yeah.
they literally
Fortnite.
like agree to spots, and if you land on them, they're
Yeah,
like,
you get
got beef
shamed on
now.
Twitter.
You got beef now. Like you can't do that.
Oh man.
Obviously, you guys played the whole time, but did you guys get a chance to see the Codcaster view of the Warzone?
I saw a clip on Twitter.
I
Yeah,
did,
actually,
yeah.
super cool.
It's actually
what?
insane because it actually
It's
looks a lot like the
Warzone has
CDL.
Codcaster now.
Yep.
Oh, I did. I was like, why don't we have that?
It has like the full map and everything. Like it
It's
shows where
insane.
everyone's like
Good.
everything.
Wait,
I mean,
so
it's
anybody
perfect for
can
you guys doing watch parties.
wait? Oh, so you can just do that like
Yeah,
on your
well,
account or like?
we can't go. I mean,
Oh, what?
we're not able to
Wait,
go.
what?
Spectators of the lobby.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
so
see
there's a
now.
codcaster in the game with you guys, and they're in there. There's probably like multiple, probably like 5 to 10
Yeah.
codcasters, and they're looking
gotcha.
at different POVs. But the way it looks like on stream is insane. So we brought
I
up theirs,
see.
and then we use that as reference. So let's say if you guys were fighting, it would say at the
I
bottom,
gotcha.
dude, there's a whole kill feed of like
Yeah,
everybody
the
fighting too.
kill feeds in real time of everyone in the match.
Yeah,
like,
I saw
at
Kill
all.
that
feed
too.
probably
Yeah.
looks insane.
So it's kinda
Like,
crazy.
everyone
It-
just-
it was-
it gets
it
to
was
zone 6
constantly
and
moving.
everyone's just dead.
It was just flying. I saw it at one point.
Oh,
I was
man.
baiting. At the first game after Shifty won, it was like showing red boxes on the other player's name, and I was like, "Guys, look, we've got him." I was freaking out. Like they've never seen him before, so they're like, "Wait, are you serious?" ... Like, is he cheating? Did we just see it? Like, people were fucking tweaking, bro.
Oh man, well, boys, listen, man, y'all obviously came out today. Y'all did your thing. I mean, y'all have, in my opinion, the most balanced team. You guys have the IGL rated. I'm assuming you're the IGL, right?
Oh, yeah.
And the
The
IGL.
Godfather.
Yeah.
I had a heart attack one of the maps. Aiden dived off a cliff when we had full zone.
my
and
God.
I heard about that.
literally fell out on my setup.
Oh,
I
that was when he was under the
if
bridge,
he-
right?
Yes. If
Yeah.
he would have died, I promise you, there was a roster change going down tomorrow. If he would have died, there would have been issues. I literally screamed like my heart fell out. He was like, "I'm going." I'm like, "No!" Like what?
You're not going. You're not. No, I mean, dude, Aiden, you're like literally the flex, right? You said you were that cracked out, which obviously you still are, right? But now you have this motherfucker 18 years old going crazy, right? And like now you're now adapting to kind of the role. So like if he's having a bad map, you'll be the one to step up. And in my opinion, I think you guys, good part of why you guys run or one is because you guys know your roles, right? There's the flex, quote unquote, the IGL, and then we got the Slayer, Adrian. But at the same time, when you have somebody like Adrian who's a Slayer and so young and understands like how to actually play COD and that it's not about yourself, it's about the whole fucking team. Like that's awesome, man. So boys, congrats to y'all. Y'all fucking killed it.
Thank you.
Before y'all head out, anything to say to any of the competitors? Anybody, call out whoever y'all want going forward. All three of y'all, I'll go rated first. Anything you gotta say?
No, don't go me. Go me last.
All right, Aiden.
I need to.
I'm calling people out right now. Is that what I'm
I
doing?
mean, no, anything you want to say to any of the competitors, bro.
Soka, you fucking suck, and I'm gonna keep shooting your goddamn zip line down.
Damn.
Yeah, that's one thing we did, by the way. So they land Shurima above us at Village, and every time we spawn in, we just shoot their zip.
That's fucked up.
That's the
I like
play.
it though. That's good. That's
It
good.
kind of stalls them from jumping on us if they do want to jump on us.
Yeah,
So
yeah. That's big brain.
They
Adrian.
might now after that.
Shit. What do I want to say? Come land village with us.
Oh,
We're gonna see what
shit.
happens. We're gonna come land village.
Oh,
We're gonna see what's gonna happen.
Oh,
Rated, talk to me,
100%.
man.
Let's go. Red.
GG's, guys. GG's, Adrian. You're all great. It's a great
Nah,
competition.
what the?
That was great competition, guys. I love you all.
Oh, bro, I fucking love this guy, man. Well, boys, listen, obviously, I don't know if you guys know, but the date got leaked, or not leaked, but they actually put it up, but didn't say anything.
In the rules.
In the rules, yeah, it was in the rules. September 16th, LAN event. We still don't know where. Obviously, the rumors are London. But boys, obviously, it kind of sucks the way they formatted it, where today doesn't really matter. Get ready. Stage 2 finals is where it all goes down. Obviously, you guys are a favorite to take it all and a favorite to qual. So, congrats again, boys. Adrian, I expect to see so much. I cannot wait to see more out of you, bro. You've been killing it.
Thank you, bro.
Aiden and Rated,
Appreciate
y'all
you.
been doing your thing since fucking forever. Thank y'all for coming on.
It looks great. It looks great. You're doing a good job.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate you guys, man. Don't want to take too much of your time. Y'all killed it, bro. Keep it up, man.
Thanks, guys.
Can you give Sage a kiss for me?
I got you, bro. Adrian, you live in San Antonio, right?
Yeah.
Hey, you got to come
Yeah,
through.
man.
You got to come to the crib.
Let me know, bro. I'd love to.
Hey,
Yeah,
we'll
come through.
put you a setup somewhere and you can come through, all right?
Let's make it happen.
All right, bro. All right, boys.
Have
We'll
a
catch
good
you
one. I
later, man.
appreciate y'all.
Congrats again,
Yeah.
boys.
Guys.
Thanks for
Thank
having us.
you.
Bye, guys.
Later, boys.
Bye,
Peace,
guys.
peace, peace.
Bye.
Man.
Cool.
And-
Damn.
Perfect, bro.
Damn, just like damn.
Damn, good shit,
Actually,
JD. Okay.
Holy shit.
Damn,
yo.
Chad. Those guys, listen, man. I've already said it. They have a balanced team. It's not like
Dude.
3 friars. It's not 3, fraggers. It's literally everybody has their role. Rated, the IGO. Of course, that doesn't mean Rated can't fry out, right? It's just like they have set roles. We have what's it called? Aiden as like the flex. He can kind of dude. His callouts were insane. He can IGL. He can slay out. He's the one that kind of doing it all. And then we have Adrian, bro. That guy again, chat. I think what's his Twitch, chat? Can we
Hated
link
Adrian.
I think it's
Adrian?
just Hate Adrian, no?
something.
Adrian?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe he has a number on it.
Can we link? Okay, bet.
But-
Can we link his Twitch in here so like
That's what I was gonna say, bro. They're gonna be the next TBE.
yeah,
They're
if they
very-
stick together. If they stick
Yeah,
together,
they're
they
playing
can-
consistently.
It just hates Adrian, chat. That man, show him some love, bro. That guy, he's killing it, bro. And I'm really excited to see what he does in the scene because
Like the header. Let's see real quick.
Dude,
kidding.
dude,
I just
dude,
kidding. I
dude,
just
nah,
kidding.
bro.
All right.
To be that wise at 18 and to understand COD the way he does and to understand that it's not about him and it's about the team, especially when it comes to customs.
Dude, bro.
I really can't wait to see this guy fry out, bro. Hey, Adrian, hey,
Young
I have
goat, bro,
nothing
young
but
goat.
fucking positive things to say about you, bro. Keep killing it, man. Keep killing it, bro.
No, winning today doesn't qualify you. It just gets you in the next spot.
Yeah. It just so technically, guys, today doesn't really matter, which kind of does suck a bit, right? But at the end of the day, stage 2 finals is all that matters. But let's get into the rest of what we got to talk about today. Obviously, today's not just about that competition. We have tomorrow, guys. Let's talk about tomorrow. JD, if you can, while we're talking, can you bring up the roster for EU tomorrow? Today was NA stage 1 finals. Tomorrow is stage 1 finals as well, but for EU. Chat, EU.
Yep.
That I don't know. I'll be honest. This is the whole purpose of doing this. I want to know more players. I want to get my knowledge up about not just NA and about EU. Obviously, everybody knows FIFA, Oki, like that team, right? But there's a lot of sleepers who aren't as well known, and I really hope we see some dark horses come out of nowhere.
Yeah, no, you're good.
I was like,
I was wiping my nose. No, you're good. No, I mean, that's kind of how it's always happened, just because most of the tournaments for the longest were always NA. So most of the biggest names are the NA players.
Yeah.
And a lot of the ones that do get invited from EU are just big streamers that don't always compete in anything.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like the ones that we know are the ones that always play with the NA players, like, Jukies, FIFA, all the way down. So it's going to be interesting tomorrow because it's like, obviously they're the favorites, but then.
True. Like I'll be honest. I don't really know. Once we get the teams up here, I'll kind of give you guys my top 3 of tomorrow for EU. Cause I do see, there's a lot of really good players out there. So I don't know. All right. Okay. We have them here. So we have top, these are the invited trios right now. So it's Jukies, FIFA. I don't know the third one. It's kind of cut off. Angelica, Tactical Brit. I don't know. I can't read that one. Flex, Peluca, Moonride.
Moonride's crazy.
Moonride's nasty?
No, he's funny.
Oh, really?
Funny. I think he's pretty good, but he's funny too.
Okay.
Sick.
Methods, Pentagon, Mackie, Sniper, Savvy Ultras.
Benny Central?
Benny? Is he here? Oh, Benny, Vink, Zogoro, Paneer, Samham, Zendix, Ems, Dank, probably.
Benny
Dank
Central.
or Donk, Mad Lions, and I'll be honest, I'm going to keep it $150. I don't know a lot of these people, but that's because I'm like, obviously I don't know a lot of EU because I'm not in EU, but the whole point of this is to bring more awareness to everybody, bring more exposure to not only NA, but EU as well. So right off the bat, I'm going to tell you, obviously everybody knows Juki's team is a favorite. FIFA's team, a favorite. I don't know, guys, is there anybody in here who's like disgusting?
Well, I know Tactical Brit's been grinding it, but I don't know what that actually, you know what I mean? Like a lot of these people have been grinding it. I think Benny Central hasn't really done a lot well in the customs.
Yeah.
Even though he's a really good player, he's a former professional player. I don't know. Ems has done some tournament stuff too.
Yeah, I remember Ems.
Then you have there. And Method Sick, I think he usually does pretty good. Wars, usually top 10. So, I mean, there's a lot of different people in there.
Okay. And where's AJ? This guy, King AJ. Oh, Prodigy, bro. Like Wars, that team is insane. Prodigy is like, dude, I don't know if he's still playing on it, but this man is an EU god. Like, dude, he plays
everyone gasses him up.
Bro, he plays on 20 cents. This man.
Who?
The Prodigy.
Oh my God.
He plays on 20 cents. And so I'm like.
But he's playing with Wars, so.
Yeah.
That's another stacked team.
Prodigy, King AJ. This guy,
King
AJ, I
AJ.
saw him play was insane.
Yeah.
Like, that man during the I don't know what I saw him playing. I don't
It's also 2020.
Wait, who? AJ's also on 2020.
Dude, what?
Oh my God.
Imagine them
bro.
with high alert. Like,
Yeah,
never
never just be
catching them.
turning.
Oh
They're
my
catching
God,
them
I didn't know that. And then let's go to the qualifying trios. That's here as well. It's not there? Ah, damn it. So they didn't chat. So I guess they didn't tweet out the qualifying teams, but I think
Should be good.
the ones that I remember off the top of my head are Junior. He qualified, right? Junior, he was
I
in
believe so.
Omid Junior.
Porky.
Who else?
I think Porky.
Wait, was Blade there? Was Blade in there? Right here. Perfect.
There it
perfect.
is.
Okay.
Nice.
So this is qualified. Let me
Hollow
Look
sounds
through.
nasty.
That control deck with Junior,
yes,
with
Junior,
Zamza.
Gramalock, that team.
Oh yeah, Grimlock.
So there's two Kazers.
Which one?
Because see right there on the third column, there's a Kazer, but there was also another Kazer on the other one. So I'm confused. Maybe they're two of the same people with similar names,
Angry Cat. I love these.
or different people with similar names.
Angry Cat. And like, dude, that guy's name is literally numbers, bro. 23. Like, I got a shooter.
That's his name. His name's just 23.
Like,
Well,
then
even look at the other one. It's the
Where's Echo?
It's different language, bro.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
so
what the
that's-
fuck?
I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know who that
Pictures
is, bro.
Damn.
But obviously Echo's team is nasty. I think from this, obviously my top 3 from the invited trios are Wars' team, Juki's team, and FIFA's team. But I it's kind of, I'm gonna say this now. It's only because I don't know anybody else, right?
Yep.
Going for King AJ.
Here I'm gonna say Echo's team, Gremlock's team, and then where's that one? Who was it, bro?
Louis C.
Donda?
right there.
Azen. Oh, wait, that's Gremlock's team. Let me see. I'm gonna be honest. The thing is, I just don't know
Juniors?
enough about them to really give my opinion. But I know I've seen Echo fry out. That man's insane. And then obviously I've seen Azen has been going crazy. Gremlock went crazy. I really would like to learn more about these players as time progresses. And obviously, when we keep covering every tournament, we'll get to know everybody as we go. The Akita is number 1 on the leaderboard for Warzone 2. Akita for what, Pots? For what? Like kills or whatever?
I think he's most kills.
Oh, Vap. Where's Vap? Where's Vap here?
The third column, second one with Louis C.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Vap as well. We've obviously they performed pretty good, right? I think during the
I think they
open qualifiers.
barely. I don't remember if they barely qualified, but they made it through.
Okay.
The goal, passion.
Passion.
Yeah, so I don't know. That's tomorrow, guys. I'm excited to see this. I don't know. Again, it's not like NA where I can tell you, yo, this is what I think is gonna be this. It's not really like that. I obviously as we continue to do this, we'll learn who's the best, who's not, and
Best EU players.
But yeah, man. What are y'all tomorrow? We obviously saw they play completely different.
Yeah. I think it'll be interesting because I think these games even play different than the first round, like we expected. I think with the advantage of the spectator camera, it made it seem like the games were faster, so it's kind of hard to tell pacing. But I think you needed more kills in this one to qualify
Yes.
than in the qual, so they're gonna have to play faster.
Yeah, because EU chat from what we saw from EU back in or last week in the open qualifiers, EU compared to NA, it was like completely
very
different.
slow,
Like
very.
EU played very slow and NA played a lot more aggressive. So honestly, it might even benefit them like to going into this because everybody stays up. Like, and now, dude, the lobbies, end game lobbies tomorrow are probably gonna be even crazier, bro. Like,
Like probably like 80 people by like 6 circle and shit.
it's gonna be nuts.
It's gonna be.
I don't
something
know. I'm excited
We'll
for
see
tomorrow.
after the first one,
But,
kind of
like,
how
yeah,
they're gonna play.
You run shotguns and run thermals, bro. Like they'll do whatever it takes.
There was a few in this one still, but
Yeah?
we'll
Yeah.
see.
I mean, that's tomorrow, guys, just so everybody's aware. Obviously, I know some people are going to watch this on YouTube, but as far as strictly on stream right now, live, tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 12 Central Standard Time, and 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's what time they play tomorrow. We'll be watching the EU finals as well. We'll go from there. But boys, what else we got? Oh, bro, let's bring up the blog.
The blog.
The blog.
They came out with the blog today. That was
blog.
kind of crazy. It covers all kinds of information. But keep in mind, the blog is limited to just like content 99% of the time. The actual weapon balancing and other changes to the game will all come out in the next update.
Yeah. So, chat.
On
Obviously,
patch notes. rather.
it's confirmed there is a new map. A new map is coming.
Nice.
A new map is coming to the game, obviously, and a bunch of things. So, JD, if you can, like, full screen this picture as much as you can, like, just scroll in and you can just zoom in.
So this comes out mid-season, the map, or like
No. Everything comes out
Oh.
launch. But in the notes of the blog, it says that mid-season there will be the BR for it. And then when
Okay.
you die in that, you'll go to the gulag, and it has its own gulag that looks like the old prison gulag from Verdansk, the
Yeah.
original.
So let's go from here. Or like we'll go from top to bottom. New map. It's called Vondel.
Vondel.
It is think of European buildings vibes. Like it kind of reminded me of Verdansk in a way. What we found out in the blog is it's a 75 player,
72.
72 player map,
Nice.
and it's a medium sized map. They said in the blog, it says it is bigger than Ashika Island, but smaller than Al Mazrah. So
Which makes sense off the player count because
yeah,
Ashika has 50 or whatever. Al Mazrah has 150.
yeah,
And they could probably have 200 on Al Mazrah. It's a big map.
yeah.
And then this one's
good.
going to have the 72.
So
It's resurgence. So you're gonna be able to do like fast paced, and then on top of that, they're gonna be able to like if you're playing solo, you're gonna have like a solo counter so you'll be able to get into the games.
Yeah, I don't know. I like honestly, we talked about this a little bit before. I think I personally hate resurgence, not resurgence mode, but just the smaller map because it doesn't feel like I've always said this. It feels like a Mickey Mouse win to me. It just feels like pubs, like regular, like, you know. But as far as like BR, it actually feels like an actual like BR, right? It feels like Warzone. So I'm hoping that with this,
I think it'll play more like a battle royale because there's more teams.
Okay, cool. Like
100 people.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we have some screenshots. I don't know if we have it, JD, by any chance. There are some screenshots somewhere of the map. So let's see if we can pull it up. Okay, here's one of them. Here's one of them. That's the size of the map. It looks pretty decently big.
A lot of water in the middle.
And I'm pretty sure that it's just that interior section that's the map. So like the water that goes all the way around it and where that little edge is on the right, I don't think that the rest is part of the map.
So like
I think it's only that middle section.
The top right corner, you don't think is part of the map?
I don't think so. Not based off of that.
Okay. So it's just the middle, right? I don't know. It kind of looks a little bit small, but maybe I'm bugging. Maybe I'm faded. But what I will say this, you know what I can tell here? Everything's relatively flat. And I like that. I love that. Because for the last 3 years, we're talking Verdansk with Downtown, with Caldera with Peak, Rebirth with the jail, Ashika Island with the castle. Same thing with what's that one called? Fortune's Keep, the castle. They always make the highest POI in the center of the map. I hate that. So here it looks like that's not going to happen. It looks relatively flat, and
and also it looks like on the roofs the angles are pretty steep, so you can't even stand right there. It looks like they're like almost vertical. You see?
Yeah.
Only that one on the bottom right.
Everything just looks flat, and I like that. Obviously, there's different, you know, like there's still buildings, but it's not like Peak where you have this huge thing where you're just climbing up the entire end game. So I'm excited to see this. I hope this is a banger map. On drop, chat, June 14th, on drop, it is just Resurgence and DMZ only. But
pretty good.
Yeah, mid-season, they said it's going to be BR. Now,
and then we don't know what that's going to mean for Al Mazrah. Like, are they going to
that's what I was
the map like for a little bit?
That's
like,
what my question is. Do you guys think that
they rotate maps and stuff?
Yeah. Are they going to rotate Ashika Island with this for right now?
That'll be weird.
Or like, how is this going to work? Because I don't know. But it's something new to play. True. I'm excited. Let's go back up to the thing, Pups, and so we can go over the next thing.
All right.
I know a lot of people in here probably don't care about DMZ, but for the people that do, JGOD's here. Don't worry, he got your back. JGOD, I don't know if you kind of went.
Well, we already read through it a little bit, but the DMZ, it looks like obviously they're resetting the rewards that you got. No, if you got the rewards, you got them, but like the insured slot and all that stuff, it's going to be reworked. So everyone's going to start off with like back to zero again, but they're adding all these new features. They're going to have factions. So now you're going to have like 6, 7 factions. I don't know.
Okay.
And then you have new weapons cases because there's going to be a new boss, it looks like. And they're in a vehicle. This is different. The boss is actually going to be in a vehicle versus like the only other one that we had was the commander that was in a vehicle. There's a new contract. And then there's out of game wallet, which is kind of interesting.
Wait, what?
Because what happens is normally when you would extract in DMZ, if you had 200K, like as part of a mission, that's it. You go back to zero, right? But now you'll actually be able to bank the 200K in your wallet, and potentially that's going to lead to other systems because they have an upgrade system, they have another reputation thing, and then they have something else. So that maybe when you go in, there might be something at the buy station or something that could be like 5 million, right? But you would never be able to get 5 million in a match. But like, let's say you banked and you had like 50 million or something stupid. Then you go, all right, let's try and do the thing. Let's take our 5 million in. That's at least the way I see it.
Okay.
Because why else would you need an out-of-game wallet, right? And that maybe leads to an economy, which people have kind of wanted for a while. So maybe it opens up the doors for stuff.
I think that'll be like a meta change for like DMZ, right? Because now it kind of is more like Tarkov now, where you can actually keep money as you come back.
Well, it depends on how they utilize it. So I think it just expands on it, and there'll be more features. Clearly, that's a focal point that they develop content for. So it's going to work off the rip too. So that's
true, which
nice.
is good. But okay, chat. So obviously there is that player base for DMZ. I don't know too much about it. I won't speak on the subject. But if JGOD said it's going to be a W, well then, we'll see what happens. But gameplay features. This is This one looks good. So there's a new vehicle.
Bondo only. These 4 things.
Yes, sir.
Bondo
I see
only?
that.
Yeah, it says on the top right, Bondo
For
only.
the flare gun.
Oh, Vondo only. Oh shit. Oh,
Sir.
Vondo. So I didn't know
Resurgence
that.
only.
So the bottom right here, it's there's a new vehicle, and it says it can be on land and water, which they're just trying to make.
I mean,
Yeah.
People are getting ran over type shit.
yeah, it is what it is. And then new public events, high stakes. What?
No
It
clue
shows
what that's
some
gonna
XP
mean.
XP symbol.
I don't know what
Yeah.
that is, but I guess okay. Then redeploy plane or redeploy what?
That is huge. That is
Flare
Flare.
field upgrade.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
this looks sick. I read the patch notes, and what it says, guys, is your teammate can be down, like you can be dead. If you find this on the floor, you shoot it up in the air, and your teammate automatically comes back.
Yeah, if you have 2 teammates dead, it's only going to res one of them at random.
It's
Random.
yeah. So honestly, I can. It says Vonda only, but if it comes to BR, I can see this being like game changing. People
Yeah.
stowing this in like their backpack and having it for end game. But this is for Vonda only for right now. I'm assuming later on it'll be implemented.
And that's how we've had stuff before where they would implement stuff. Even going back to Warzone 1, we had like the weapons trade-in case thing.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
that
yeah,
was
I forgot
only
about
on Rebirth Island, and then eventually it made it into the
That's
full-
true.
full, yeah.
Forgot about that weapon.
So I again, guys, different things. This I don't know if how that would work with ranked. Is that too OP? Because how many can you buy? All right, like you fucking stole
Yep.
3, you're just putting it in there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. And then dynamic system. Okay, I'm gonna give a take on this. This dynamic system, it's pretty much as the game's playing out. Sometimes there will be fog, and sometimes it wouldn't. Right? That's
Yeah, I'm not
So
sure
weather-
exactly. Well, dynamic means it can come and go. It doesn't always be fog, and it's always not. It's a come and go.
Okay. And so I think it in this, like, this is a test for them wanting to do this for the big map. Like dynamic, like rank, like one
I
game.
mean, maybe weather, that'd be
yeah,
cool.
weather. Yeah.
But like right now, they already have that the storm, the sandstorm. So they've already kind of been experimenting.
yeah. So chat,
It's only part of the map. The whole thing.
yeah, it's just part of it. It's not gonna be the whole thing, but I'm saying like I think they're trying to like test out to see what the community says, because like if they don't like it, obviously they won't do it. But what if they do that for the big map
Yeah.
one day? You never know.
I think also performance matters. Like if a bunch of people's PCs just blow up when the fog.
That is
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
It's like, all right, cool.
Definitely.
JD,
less
super random.
FPS.
JD, we'll probably have to edit this out. But JD, can you turn because we're not yelling because we're not on stream, we're just talking. Can you turn down everybody's thresholds on our mic? Anyways, chat. So limited time mode, lockdown. It's a new game mode.
King of the Hill.
I'll be honest, I don't know what that is.
It's gotta be King of
It
the Hill.
looks
bro.
like it's like a hard point version for
for
the
BR.
map for Vondo.
Is it? Wait, it's a new game mode for Vondo only. So I'm
Yeah,
assuming
yeah.
it's based.
It'll be like hard point.
I
though.
read the thing and
Okay,
they
they
said that if you like withstand everybody, then you drop a nuke.
True.
Nah, imagine. that'd be something
Nah,
cool though.
dude,
in the
no.
resurgence.
I thought you like actually. I was like, wait, hold on,
Oh,
bro.
oh.
Nah, but they said like lockdown. Everybody's saying it's like hard point, but for Warzone,
Mm.
it said hard point in BR. I wonder how that's gonna work. I don't
It's gonna
know.
give you a
Yeah.
lot of moolah.
Like I'm more excited for this right side of things,
Let me
bro.
see the
Not
right
necessarily
side.
the cosmetics, but these 2 new guns, and I think this is gonna play into Warzone, like
everything.
everything, right?
Mhm,
Like the competitive scene. Honestly, every time they add a new
Gun.
a new gun to the game,
Mhm.
90% of the time it's meta, right? So they have the ISO 45, which is back in Warzone 1, which was horrible back in the day. It sucked. And then the Tempest Razorback, which I guess you said you kind of think it's like,
Usually the
I mean,
ARs are
the
really good,
description,
man.
it sounded like a RAM, but depends on fire rate. But a lot of this stuff, like they might perform well in multiplayer or whatever. And then when you take them to Battle Royale, it's different just because of the way the extra damage you need to put out.
True.
So, for example, they've released SMGs with like 40 round mags. And it's like, well, 40 round mag doesn't cut it,
yeah.
you know?
Mhm.
So it needs a certain mag size. If it doesn't, then it kind of can't be used.
I think they are.
But yeah, it could be that.
Yeah. I don't know. Again, guys, I know a lot of people are asking time to kill / movement. Those stuff is not in this,
Yeah.
guys. All that, the time to kill and all that is when
They
the
leave
day-
it for patch notes if it's
Yeah.
going to happen.
They leave it for patch notes, so that's on Wednesday or on the 14th when the game comes out. So anything like that we won't see. And then reconnect feature, I see a lot of people typing in the chat. Did they put that in here? I know they said it
I
was
saw
being
somebody
worked on.
talking about it
I forgot about
online,
that.
but I didn't read it in here.
Yeah.
When I skimmed through.
I don't
earlier.
know if it's by any chance, JD, if you can scroll down, does it have it anywhere there, chat? Because we can just scroll through this anyways. Most of the stuff we already went over, so let's scroll through it. Yeah, you can go down like that. Let's see. This is just going over the map. Keep
there we
going,
go.
keep going.
Description on lockdown
It's
right
just
there.
in launch. Dynamic, we went over that. No, keep going.
Oh, that's a cool skin.
It doesn't say directly. It hints at it in resurgence timer. Okay, where's the resurgence timer bit?
It was up higher.
Up higher? Okay, go back up. Right.
Yeah.
I think it was down low, right? Right here.
No, it was above that, I think.
Really?
Yeah, there it is. Resurgence mode set to receive a dynamic timer feature, part of the general plan with aspirations for all online modes.
Oh, should those
New
squad
feature,
members
yeah.
rejoin? Oh.
Wait, so it is
reconnect feature.
back to their normal
Okay.
countdowns.
I mean, I knew they were working on it. Did I think it would be ready by season 4?
my
Honestly,
God.
no. But
Oh my god!
right there, it's
Yeah,
should
yeah,
those squad
yeah,
members
yeah.
rejoin?
Yeah.
So that's
yeah, how else
actu-
could they rejoin unless there was a rejoin
yes,
feature?
yes.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be amazing for people that dev air, people that that in the World Series even. Like if people disconnect right away, you rejoin. Like you're probably gonna end up dead. So people are gonna have to buy you back. But at least now you can rejoin, and it's not
Yep.
like
At least there's a chance.
yeah.
You got a dev air, you're chilling.
So yeah, and you can just come back.
Mhm.
Okay, that's a W. That's a huge W.
Mega W right there,
Go
baby.
back. Let's just go through this. Let's go through this.
Go
And
through
let's see if there's something that we didn't go through. What is this? Vengeance icon last.
I don't know.
time.
Look at that skin though.
What
Looks
is
nice.
Vengeance? Oh, it's like a timer for. I think there was that before, right? It's like. Is it like a ping for the person that you just killed? Or that killed you?
Something.
That looks like Fortune's Keep, bro.
Yeah. Okay. It pings you in the direction of the person that killed your squad mate. Isn't that how it always is?
Regular rebirth.
No, it's the opposite. If you kill somebody, it pings their teammates. Yeah, so it's weird. It's like a double ping.
I guess this is gonna be kind of building up engagements and making people try even more.
Yep.
Or get into more gunfights.
Hmm.
Okay, let's go down. So DMZ updates. No. Keep going. Oh shit, you're going too fast now. DMZ, never mind, you can skip over DMZ. I think that's why you're going fast. Dynamic fog. I
Looks
think
kinda crazy.
dynamic guys can be really cool. I think if they do it right, one day, definitely probably not in ranked, but like if you're playing regular games and one day it's snowing in Al Mazrah, one day it's raining in Al Mazrah, one
Yep.
day, that would be cool. But, does the RNG of that kind of affect?
Yeah,
like,
people are
rank?
gonna be camping and stuff. Dude.
Yeah, I don't know. So it's a little, bro. So let's scroll down. Let's go down. TAC V, we already went over that.
I think it looks beefy. 4-passenger.
Keep going.
Nice little mall.
Personal supply.
I forgot about that one. Yeah.
Yep.
This is amazing. JGOD, you want to kind of explain this one?
Yeah, so back in Warzone 1, we had the personal supply box. They were like a pinkish color, and then you would land on them, and we had other ways to identify them. They would make a different type of hum. When you grab it, it would be whatever your favorited loadout is, so you'd get both of your weapons popping out. But now maybe they could drop the perks too. That'd be kind of crazy.
That-
It
that-
pops out
That'd
of
be
the box.
OP. That'd be OP.
That
Yeah.
would be sick. I mean, these are the things that's like, okay, why did they take this out when this was like a fan favorite of shit, right? Like this. in my
I think it
opinion,
was
made the game
developed
fun.
way too late though, like
Yeah.
where they couldn't have made it in this game.
Yeah.
But now it's coming there, so it's probably Ravens jumping in saying, "Hey, this was really popular. Let's get
Bring
it in
it back.
the game."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But is that going to be just Vondo, or is that
I-
everywhere?
Probably gonna start off in Bondo.
It's probably going to start there because it also has this thing with the unlock event portion. See, it says assaults on Vondel event unlock on the bottom right there, but also at the top. It's probably slightly above the picture.
Okay.
And see, it says right there, assault on Vondel event. So I think that's going to be like our the Vondel event is going to be like the in-game events we've had,
That kind of sucks.
like the where a battle pass style reward.
Yeah.
Or community style event, and then once you hit that threshold, then it's going to give us that, and then you hit the next threshold, gives us the next thing. But I don't know if it's going to be specifically for that map or it could be anything, you know?
Okay. All right. I kind of don't like that. I hate when they do like, oh,
And they're gonna be
just
rare.
just Vondel, just like even when they did the redeploy drones, they're like, oh, just resurgence to start off, and it's like, damn, that kind of sucks. But it's all right. Let's keep scrolling. Let's see. That's fine. It's just events, public events. Which
Good
is
upgrade.
what's this high stakes event? What is this? In addition to the other public events that are present in the Battle Royale and Resurgence matches, Vondel will launch with a new public event, High Stakes. When it starts, several loadout-sized crates will drop from the sky. Capturing them grants double weapon XP and player XP duration of the match. And if you're wondering if this bonus stacks with double XP that you already have, yes.
Quadruple XP?
I guess, yeah. Oh, wait,
What
oh
the
my God. An operator who already has double XP activate will quadruple XP. I mean, this is cool.
Like if you want to level a new gun.
Yeah, but nobody's going to use this. Like, I guess maybe the new guns, yeah, for like a little bit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
They're
cool, I
definitely
guess.
gonna be meta, bro. New guns.
Yeah. All right. And
Get
then
that, get a most wanted, you'd be set.
That's it.
Then this, what is this?
The taxi, a water taxi.
Taxi cabs. Oh my God. Wait, that's cool. You can just take cabs to like,
I think that
You
just
need a
patrols
station?
the canals.
oh, so you can just take that shit wherever. Wait, that's kind of cool. Okay. Then the sandstorm. Okay, thank God, bro. They're taking it out of the Al-Mazrah. Thank God the sandstorms. Those were horrible. Horrible. Keep going down. What about movement, guys? Again, movement and time to kill would not be on today's notes. That if they made any movement or time to kill changes, that would be on Wednesday. That'd be on Wednesday when the update comes out.
Goosh.
Yeah, the new Goosh. Okay, well, technically the old Goosh. I
Oh
feel
my,
like
yeah, true,
this
true.
is a recreation, right?
Yeah, it's
of
a
the original-
recreation, yeah.
of the original jail. Guys, whenever this does come, this is gonna be for Vondel only. Whenever it comes to BR, not Resurgence, this is gonna be the Gulag map, which more than likely would be a mid-season update.
Mid-season, yep. So
sucks.
like a month from next week.
Which, yeah, I honestly,
Season 4 reloaded.
I hate the Goosh right now. It is the worst Gulag in the
Like
world.
I don't think it's a bad map. It's just bad for 1v1. I think it's better probably would be a 2v2 map.
Yeah,
The
I
current
think
one we have, yeah.
it's
But
because remember, guys, they made a lot of these Gulags right now with 2v2s in mind
Yep.
because they just made the initial. And I think now going forward, anything that they make will be for 1v1s. Yeah, and then spectators' footsteps definitely need to be muted. Like I've died like 9 times out of 10 because of that. So I hope they fix that. And then Modern Warfare 2, we can skip through all this. I think it's just like multiplayer
New maps.
stuff,
Oh,
which is cool.
New
Like,
maps
UI
that-
updates?
take place on the
what's this?
it's just
Oh,
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
Vondel map.
Vondel map?
basically what they did is it looks like they're repurposing parts of Vondel as multiplayer maps.
Okay.
Like they've done before, like, you know.
I like that.
Oh, this looks cool.
Damn.
These actually maps
Looks
actually
like
look good.
Gotham and shit.
Which honestly, I know for me, it's like, oh, this doesn't matter.
Multiplayer, yeah.
But a lot of these I know because we're gonna be quote unquote on the same game next year, this might be good for like the pros because I know
Mhm.
they're trying to make maps specifically for competitive. Keep going, Papa. That's a
Yeah.
new operator, which she looks cool. She looks like
Yeah.
Elsa, right?
I love it like Elsa grown up.
I'm by her.
The Elsa warrior.
Raid final. That's the finale. I don't really do raids, but if they do a cool skin, I'll do it. Keep going. Honestly, man, it's just honestly at the end of the day, guys, this is all cool, but at the end of the day, it's all fluff. Like,
Cosmetics, a lot of cosmetics.
yeah,
New stuff to play. I think next week it should be pretty interesting what we're gonna have in the patch notes. Like I
Look
know
at that
back
skin,
in
yo.
season
Oh,
1, I said, "Hey, watch out for season 4," and season 4 is
I'm buying
here.
that skin.
So I have a lot of hope that it's gonna be good.
I have hope, chat, that on next Wednesday, yeah. Hey, I have hope that next Wednesday that they make some pretty big changes. Season 4 is technically, I think there's only like 5 seasons from what like the trajectory of what we're doing. I don't know, that could change.
Mhm.
But season 4, I hope is decent. I hope they make some time to kill changes. I hope they make some movement changes. Are they going to? Again, at the end of the day,
No clue.
let's manage expectations. I've said this so many times. At the end of the day,
Mhm.
Infinity Ward is going to make the game that they want to make. Infinity Ward, when they set out to make this game, Modern Warfare 2, they wanted it to be a tactical game.
Very tactical indeed.
And I've learned by going to Raven, all that stuff, like there's no, like this is the way the game is, they wanted it to be played. And there's nothing that they can really change too much until next year a new team takes lead and then they want a certain feel to their game.
Yep.
So again, manage expectations. Let's wait to see what happens. Wednesday, and then yeah. Oak. I mean, chat. Trust me, I agree with y'all. I want fucking tactical changes. I want movement, but yeah, chat. We'll see what happens on Wednesday. I'm gonna go in there with no expectations, and hopefully, like in season 3.5, it's like I'm like, oh shoot, this was actually like pretty good, you know. So yeah, we'll see. But before we get into the next section, just wanted to shout this out, chat. Can we get, thank God Twitch ain't, you know, stopping us. Chat, can we get a hashtag ad in the chat, boys? Before we continue the next section, chat, I just wanted to make sure that you guys knew today's stream is sponsored by BetterHelp. Guys, as you guys know, playing Warzone takes a little bit of mental. It takes a toll on the mental, bro. And so BetterHelp is a platform that gives therapy to people, chat. And you know, with everything going on with the things we do, you know, chat, you know, we can get a little burnt out, bro. We can get a little burnt out, you know. So chat, if you guys want to head over to betterhelp.com/Pullze Check. That's betterhelp.com/Pullze Check. And then if you want, use code Pullze Check at checkout for 10% off. Guys, if anybody needs, you know, like I said, I always say this, if I'm gonna do an ad, I'm gonna do something that's really cool. So for this, it's mental health. You guys know me since day one. I've always prioritized mental health. Chat, that's betterhelp.com/Pullze Check. All right. We can move on to the next section, bro. Okay, so now we'll get into this is a hot topic, was yesterday or 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Right? Let's talk about the whole cheating situation, the whole Lymax situation, man.
What was that about?
I think everybody knows about this. I went like on a 30-minute spiel, but I want everybody's opinion on this. I want your guys' opinion on this. But so here's the deal. For those of y'all who didn't know, Lymax got accused of cheating by Raw. And somebody, again, I'm gonna preface this by thinking of what I saw on Twitter, right? Somebody sent him a screenshot of when that guy supposedly PC checked Lymax, and in the screenshot, again, correct me if I'm wrong, there was the same amount of files that Phantom Overlay, which is a cheat provider, cheat company, the same amount of files in there, like 13 or 14. It was a little confusing trying to follow it, but I kind of understood it, and that was the same amount of files in another folder that Lymax had, right? And JD, if you can kind of get ready with it was a conversation between Breadman and Shifty. If you want to bring up that thread or whatever, we can talk about it. But
Ghost file.
I'm gonna say this, right? Yeah, it's like the same amount of letters or same amount of numbers in that file, and so it was. I will be honest, it was kind of a stretch. It was like, this is the way I've always said it, man. And I'm gonna be honest. If you're gonna call somebody out for cheating, like, bro, you gotta have definitive 100% proof, not a possibility that this guy is cheating. Like, like, look, let's talk about a week or two back. Cyrus, that was definitive proof.
Well, he admitted it.
Yeah, he admitted it, right? Like, he admitted to it. Now, if you're gonna go and put somebody's name on the line, you gotta have, like, that. In my opinion, that's not enough. Don't even tweet that out, you know? Like, and I'm sure Raw, I don't really know that much about Raw. I'm sure he's a great guy, like, but in my opinion, like, we have too many hacker hunters here. We have too many people ruining careers.
Well, I think also part of the problem was that, like, they were legitimate cheats, like actually cheats, but for like GTA.
Yeah.
Which I don't know enough about GTA to know what the hell you would or wouldn't need the cheats for. But I would say that it's a completely different game. But I could also see why somebody could jump from the logic and saying, well, if he cheated now, what's to stop him from cheating in Warzone?
That is true.
So there's no, like, I think it's still weird. Like, I wouldn't go out of my way to defend him because I don't really know him.
Yeah.
But, like, I also wouldn't say he's 100% dead to rights because, like, that's, like, it's weird. It's just weird.
Like, I'm going to say this. If every action that you do in life has a consequence, no matter what, right? He cheated in GTA, right? And I'm talking about, like, Lymax is my friend, right? He cheated in GTA. He got, like, a money glitch or something like that. He got
I have
money.
no clue.
I don't know how that works, but he cheated in GTA. And because of that, now people are like, he's now dealing with the repercussions of his actions. And because he cheated in GTA, like, it's like people are saying, what's to say he won't cheat in Call of Duty as well. right? So it's like, like now, am I saying that's right? No. But I'm saying like now, like Lymax, if you see this, you are now dealing with the repercussions of your actions for cheating on GTA.
Yeah,
now,
even if it was 6 months ago,
now
even if it's a non-related game.
Yeah, now everybody's going to tell you that like you're cheating, right? I know Lymax, and I'm going to tell you this right now. Like from what I've known him since literally 2020. That's 3 years that I've known Lymax. I'm not best friends with Lymax. We talk from time to time, like, hey, how you doing? Whatever. Like, I'm not best friends, right? But one thing I will say is this man on console, and this is why I always tell people, bro, hey, like, please have 100% definitive proof if you're going to call anybody a cheater. You're going to actively say that, because this man, I don't know, a lot of people don't know this. But Lymax was on console. He had the world record for quads, trios, solos, and duos. Like, he literally had the record for literally everything. Like, on console. And if anybody was in the Warzone scene back in the day in 2020, you knew who Lymax was, because he was a demon on console, right? And so, right, then he's transitioned over and tried to be play in the CDL, and he competed in LANs, did good in them. I don't know, and I don't really know the story about what ended up happening. But at the end of the day, like, regardless, he was fucking disgusting back in, like, dude, like, at the end, dude, he is fucking nasty. Like, I don't care what anybody says. Now, so it's like, again, there is those speculations. Oh, what's to say if he cheat on GTA, he's not going to cheat on COD? It is what it is, and everybody can have their opinion on that. Me, obviously, I'm going to preface this by saying he is like my friend. So I'm not.
I would also
maybe I'm
add
biased,
too, on top of that, it's like there's scenarios where it's like, well, like the proof part. If he had gotten banned, I think that's almost dead to rights there.
Yeah.
Because you get a perma ban and you had cheats for something else, then it's like, even if you just get perma banned, but you know what I mean? Like that adds to it, where it'd be like, yeah, there's no defending it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It goes both ways. Like I said, I don't really know it. I barely heard of the player recently, because they started playing with Joel and Breadman.
Yeah.
And that's no disrespect on them. It's just, there's a lot of good players that you've never heard of, and that's just how it is sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, look, man, like people are gonna say at the end of the day, like, I don't care what anybody's opinion is on this. I'm not defending here, saying like defending Lymax. If Lymax comes out and cheats, I will 100% apologize, and say, like, if he admits that he's cheating. But what I'm trying to say, man, is I'm fucking sick and tired of this bullshit, like hacker hunter shit. And like, there's so many people who don't know how to like think for themselves, and they believe that anything anybody else says. Like, bro, if there's definitive proof, 100% in definitive proof, then yes, bro. Like, okay, Lymax, you were my homie, but like, that's fucked up. Fuck you for doing that, right?
Damn.
But in my opinion, do I think it's fuck no? Like, I don't. I genuinely don't. So I don't know. I think so many people are so quick to hop on the bandwagon. Oh, this guy's fucking good. He's fucking cheating. Look what happened with Shifty. Look what happened with Diaz. Look what, like, there needs to be definitive proof. And in my opinion, what Rara posted, it's not enough proof.
There's other scenarios where it's kind of like just all anecdotal, like, because they had that other dude that got into big hacking thing where everyone thought he was cheating for like a day, and then because Tommy called him out during the tournament, Metzi, but then they disappear. So it's like, well, if they were really good, why would they disappear? That kind of makes you think that maybe they were cheating.
Yeah.
But you don't really know because they never got banned.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like one of those things where Shifty never got banned and he's still performing well, and people are looking over his shoulder. So it's like, maybe he was just nervous as fuck. Who knows? I mean, like, that could happen.
Yeah.
And maybe he was, and he never got caught.
What do you mean, J-Doll? I mean, what do you mean topic for we just talked about Shifty. It's the same shit, chat. Like, Shifty got accused for so long. Shifty went above and beyond. This man flew to another fucking city to prove that he didn't cheat. Played on LAN, beat Scumming on LAN, right? And Friday, and everybody knows this man doesn't cheat. Like, right? I think it's pretty safe to know that, right? The whole WAG situation. I've actually talked about this already. The whole WAG. I've already said, if you got caught banned, I actually don't even know, like, what.
Yeah, I mean, I've talked on that one too on stream, where it's like he got permabanned, so clearly something was wrong. He never got it reversed. Do I think he was using walls? How could we possibly know?
Yeah.
You could get banned for like 47. If you actually look at the number of cheats people can use in this game, it's ridiculous.
Actually,
It's insane.
Yeah.
People link this like 47 different cheats because like they have like 3 that do the same shit or some shit weirdness. And did it get banned? Yes. Did it ever get reverted? No.
Oh,
See, so this is my question. It is because even I'm on the fence with the whole WAG situation. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and defend him, right? My thing is like, okay, do you think Call of Duty would allow, like, if he was actually banned, right? Like, because again, his account got banned for whatever reason. Do you think Call of Duty would allow them to continue to play in tournaments if he was caught,
I don't know.
like, banned?
I don't know.
Because
that part's always weird to me
so
because
weird to me.
Because it's weird. A lot of people bring it up, but like I would say definitively now, like I watch his gameplay. I've never seen his gameplay and thought like he was
me
cheating.
neither.
Like the only thing that made me think it was, hey, you banned. Like hell yeah, you know. But besides that, no clue. But for me personally, if you get banned and you create a new account, technically I think I didn't read through the TOS enough, but most places, if you start a new account, that's ban evasion.
Yeah.
And technically the new account should get
Exactly.
banned
So that's what I'm
unless it's appealed and then you fix it.
See, so that's what I'm saying. Okay.
So it's kind of a weird scenario.
If he appealed it with like COD, you know, WAG, I would advise you. I don't even know how that whole situation went, but I would advise you to be like, hey, Call of Duty said this, or even actors. Like if I was them, right, and let's say I got falsely banned, right, I would reach out to Shanice, to all of these people, and be like, hey, can you give me some type of thing that says I was falsely banned, or can you explain why I was banned, so that way I can show that to my community, so that
because they do get an email and it'll always say software and it'll always be vague and they'll never share that email. That's like the definition. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because you cannot get banned for software if you never had zero. And it could be something as simple as like, let's say I went and jumped on, let's say Repullze was cheating, right? And I go jump on his computer, I log in and I get banned for his cheats. That could be a scenario too that happens. If he traveled and played on someone's account, that could happen. Like, doesn't mean it's right. It just means that he needs to stay away from the people he played with.
Well,
so, I mean, there's all kinds of scenarios.
Well, I've literally brought this up like 20 times. I'm nobody's scared to talk about anything. Nadia thing, again, that Nadia shit, again, bro, like the Nadia thing, Nadia does not cheat, bro. Like she does not cheat. She is a marketing genius though. She, you know, all the people jumping, bandwagon, bro. Think about it like this. He deleted his tweet. I talked about this yesterday on stream. Call of Shame said he commented under my our reaction to Apathy getting the 2000 thing, right?
Yeah, he backpedaled.
Yeah, and he didn't. And I'm gonna say this: I need everybody take your biases out and just think logically, right? He said he was like, "Oh, look at these bums getting hyped for $2,000. I make $2,000 off one video I post." Yeah. Right. So now let me.
That's what he said.
Yeah, he said I make $2,000 based off one video I post. Right. So now let me bring this up. Do you think? I'm sure that was a Nadia video. Do you think by him calling out Nadia, he's making $2,000?
What do you think his motivations are, chat?
Think about it, bro. Hey, think about it. $2,000 a video. Do you think he's gonna go and accuse Rampage and get not in a bad way, Rampage? I love you, but like 10 times less viewers, which means 10 times less money on that video?
There's no way,
bro. Think like use your head.
I think he was kind of embarrassed because he didn't. He's the new COD person. Clearly, he doesn't know much about the game.
To
know that Apathy is a goat. Like like a COD goat.
Yeah,
like you know, everyone knows who he is. He goes, bro. You think I care about $2? Yeah, I won champs before.
Exactly,
you know, bro.
So like,
I think he was a little bit embarrassed at his lack of knowledge.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, like if you're making $2,000 a video, knowing that somebody doesn't hack, calling out Z-Laner, is it fucking wrong? Fuck yeah. But are you going to keep doing it?
Well, you know what? I'll point this out to take it another step is that like content creators do similar things, right? Do you think the Bison is fucking meta? No, but I guarantee you there's people putting out videos because maybe it's under search and they're going to get good views on it. It's an update. It's the same thing. It's new content. People get excited about it. They know people are interested in it. That's why it was like nail in the coffin, bro. Like you've been building the whole coffin for 6 months. Where the fuck are the nails?
Yeah.
You know? So it's kind of one of those things where it goes on and on because there's so much money tied to it that if he's making, it's definitely possible he's making 2K a video. 100%.
So like that, like it is possible, chat, making 2K a video from like hack accusations, right? Like, and that's the thing, bro, is like, chat, if people are making that much money knowing that somebody doesn't cheat, but they're actively making videos so they can make money,
Nah, it's fucked up.
it's really hard to trust that person. Like, it's really hard because I wish there was somebody actually out there that's like, hey, like, I actually want to do this, but I want to do it right. Whether you make money or not, right? I still believe that if you're making money off of accusing somebody, it's kind of hard to take you serious because we have people like Call of Shame and we have people like Bad Boy Beeman who know people don't cheat, but call them out in videos.
Yeah.
So that way they make more money.
But then like what they would do too is then they like they sour the batch a little bit because what they'll do is get someone who actually cheated, who's like literally a no name, and no disrespect to the guy from the last podcast, but he was a 2 viewer person. They're going to use that to be like, look, we got another one.
Yeah.
But it's like the 2 viewer guy is not the same as like Symphony.
Yeah. Calling
like,
out Cyrus
bro,
for
it's
cheating.
not the same, bro.
Calling out Cyrus for cheating is very different than calling out fucking Symphony for cheating.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But
Symphony's
they'll
been
throw
in
it
the scene.
in so it looks like, look.
Yeah, Symphony's been in the scene for so long. Like,
That's true.
Yeah.
bro, like he's gonna get clicks. He's gonna get the views.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
it's business. I mean, they're working it and they have enough gullible people to fall for it, which that's the sad part at the end of the day, that there's
It
enough
sucks.
people
And,
that are
like,
like serious,
see, like,
you know?
okay, this whole Raw situation, right? Like, a lot of people are telling me, which I'm actually kind of glad, you know? They're like, Raw is trying his best to do actual, like,
Oh yeah, I
actually-
think his intentions are more pure,
pure.
because he's not getting a ton of views anyway. So
Yeah.
it's not like
I
he's
just think, like,
motivated by $2,000 a video.
exactly. So, like, again, like, for let's say Raw, it's like, okay, if there's no definitive, like, 1000%, I wouldn't post it, right?
Yeah.
But, like, it sucks because people like Call of Shame and Bad Boy Beeman have ruined things for, let's say, if Raw is like a guy who's actually trying to help the community, then people like that have ruined it for people like Raw because people say like, oh, he's just another hacker hunter. But what if he's actually trying to like bring good stuff to the community and stop cheaters? Because at the end of the day, all of us fucking hate cheaters. Like, Activision chat. That's another thing, going back to the WAG situation. Activision, talking to everybody. Activision fucking hates cheaters. They despise cheaters with a passion.
It's not even close.
So here's the thing that I'm saying is like, why? Okay, so if WAG's account did get banned, and he's now able to play in the World Series of Warzone, because we know that if Activision doesn't want anybody to play in the World Series of Warzone, they won't let them, right? Was he falsely banned then? And that's why they're letting him into the World Series?
Yeah, it's weird.
And if he was falsely banned, Activision
So why didn't he give him his back his account? Yeah.
Activision say something.
Because at the time when the news broke on that, it was like it was part of the engine owning wave that happened the same day. And to my knowledge, on that day, the tweets are still up. Charlie Intel tweeted about it with the confirmed inside source from Infinity Ward that 100% confirmed that he was banned as part of that. But like I said, that could have been, he used an unlock tool. Oh, he was at somebody's computer who had an unlock tool.
True.
And he was just caught up in a bad wave, but wasn't actually the person cheating, which is possible too. I think that is a viable option. We will never know.
Yeah, I don't know how, again.
Because
I don't
if
know
that
how
happened,
worked.
he didn't throw that person under the bus that his account he was on or who used his account. And Activision never came out and said, this is it for what it is. So
I wish if he was falsely banned, or if it wasn't like he was banned for something other than like cheating. I wish he would say, I don't know if he has, right? Or Activision would actively say something, because like obviously so many times I get, oh, WAG got banned.
And that's the weird part too. Why we kind of circled around to that too, because you were talking about the Lymax being nasty on console.
Oh yeah, nasty.
WAG was nasty on console too.
True.
Like on the Blackout, he was up there with. That's why he was playing with Teep and all those and Doug is Raw and all those people at that time, because they were all on console and they were all nasty and they were all running the show on that, along with Spiros and Youngstas and like all these demons at that time. If you guys were around the Blackout side, you guys know all those people that were just disgusting at the game on console.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like, there's so many times like I just wish there was a little bit more transparency from Activision. And I know obviously due to privacy of like personal accounts, so many people are nasty on console. My opinion, I don't think anybody. I had this conversation with Joe. Like, if you're quote unquote, I want to use this term loosely, like a big streamer, right? Nobody with like, right, quote unquote, whatever you guys depict as big, right? Nobody's going to risk their career and their livelihood to cheat. Like, as far as, so like everybody being like, oh, this guy cheats.
I think more likely that what would happen is somebody would use a cheat, they would somehow make it, But then the problem is those extra eyeballs, they would spot the cheater a mile away.
Yeah.
That's the problem with like these types of cheats is like it's kind of obvious when somebody is using something
You can
from
tell.
a skilled eye. Like they'll just take a weird death and they already know what's happening. And people use the analogies with professional sports. It's very hard to tell that Lance Armstrong was cheating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's very hard to tell that like Barry Bonds and Mark McGuire at the time were cheating, even though they look juiced as fuck.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean?
Definitely juiced.
And it's kind of one of those things that like you would know somebody's juiced because like most streamers are skeptical like of other people. Like they're cautious about who they keep in their circle.
You know, I don't think people really realize how big that is. Like, bro, streamers like are very particular about who you play with, who you talk to, who's in your circle. Like, and I just feel like a lot of
and they
people
do like
obviously don't know that.
self-vetting, even if they don't talk about it, they're
no.
self-vetting other people and they're looking at like, oh, like, okay, that person's a little bit, nah, I'm not going to fuck with them. And that's just how it
Yeah.
is. They might not say anything openly because they just don't like drama.
Yeah.
But they'll look and they'll be like, yeah, I don't know about that person. Even if it's just the way they interact or they're whatever, you know? It's
I mean,
just-
there's even people that for me that I don't necessarily think that they cheat, but like, yo, you're kind of scummy and like, I won't really play with you because of that.
yeah.
Right? So I don't know. I just think there's a lot of sheep in the COD community right now. And it sucks. I wish we went back to the old G days where like you see Scump and these guys frying and it's like, oh, that motherfucker's crazy good. He's nasty.
Well, I think
And
even
now
on
it's like-
console, people use the Cronus example for the
Damn.
longest because I know that like they thought everyone was using a Cronus. It's like, bro, this is COD and the console. Yeah. It's like, whoa, bro. But yeah, it's always been like that. It's always one, and it's just a moving the goalpost, and it's just standard. Like it's something or another. Like if let's say everyone likes you, but then this dude doesn't like you, and then you solve that one thing that somehow they don't like, then they just move it to something else they don't like.
Yeah,
You know?
I mean, that's
it's just how it is.
That's
You
just
can't
the way
make
it
everyone
is, bro.
happy.
Like I hate that like people keep saying like, oh, you streamers all defend yourself. I think a lot of people just don't use logic when we're talking about shit. And it's like, bro, like if let's say Rampage cheated, right? Why the fuck would I allow him into my house?
Hey, I'm telling you,
and
like people don't understand that.
I don't get it.
Like I talk about it with my son too, like stuff like that.
I'm good at
And
hiding.
it's kind of like, I would disown you. Like that's how bad that is. You know what I mean? Like, no, you think I'm serious? Like the joking. Like if I knew people, I would disassociate everything. Like you are nothing to me, you know? Like that's how bad that is. Because for me, like it's just a totally different thought process, you know?
Yeah. Like to be
disown
able,
you?
no, think about it. No,
Hey, you think that's extreme? That's not. Like
Bro,
that's just different. Like I raised you wrong then. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, exactly.
Bro.
Like to cheat and to like the morality.
No, that's life, Master King.
Yeah.
No, that's everything in life. If you have a cheater mentality, that's like you're gonna steal a candy bar off the shelf. Like that's like you know what I mean? It's grimy.
Hey, some of y'all maybe were raised differently, but I agree 1000% with JGOD. Like
That's a finger.
brother, like it just just that mentality is different, right? But at the end of the day, regardless, man, going back to the subject at hand, I think I wish that people were, calling. I wish people would call out hackers more, but only if you have definitive proof, man. Because
It's very hard because it is a slippery slope.
Hey,
And
Gotta
what
do it
one
legit.
sometimes people receive as like evidence is not even evidence.
yeah.
They'll be like, oh, this is it. Like, what happened, bro? Like, most of the time it's just lack of game knowledge.
True.
Like, I will say some stuff is bad timing, right? Like, I almost thought about doing a video. It would be kind of a video. I probably couldn't get no views on it because it's not clickbaity.
Yeah.
But like, I watch a lot of streams all the time. And then you'll see somebody, they shoot random walls, they miss. Random wall, they miss.
Symphony.
Random walls, they miss. But that not just, he does that too.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of streamers who do that because like they're shooting where they think someone's going to be,
Oh,
but they do it a lot.
Hopefully
But
get
then
it.
when they actually get the hit, that's the clip that,
Dude,
look.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. There was this one
I'm like,
clip.
he missed 47 times in a row, bro. Where were
dude,
those clips?
I wonder if anybody has this in the chat. I wonder if you guys can find it. There's this clip of Diaz, bro, back in Warzone 1.
that's us.
The tent one?
Dude, it was him getting out of a Bertha or him shooting somebody getting out of a Bertha. If anybody has that, bro.
Oh, where it
I remember
snaps?
that.
It snaps. Like
Yeah, that's how that one does it though.
It was the AMAX clip. It was the craziest clip. And I remember
there's 3 different things. Well, I think there's for sure
All those
2
clips are
that do it.
crazy.
One, there's been instances with the flashbang where you get hit with the edge of the flashbang,
and it like-
but not the full thing.
yeah.
They got a Nadia clip of that. They got a Biffle clip of that on the roof with the AMAX.
That one, that's another one.
That one, because what happens is when the flash happens, it like flaps so fast. But since you're watching at 60 FPS, it skips frames.
Yeah.
You know,
Bro, there was so many, dude. Like, I'm telling you, and that's just goes to show, like, I hope.
and sometimes those are one-offs that like legitimately they're hard to explain unless you like try to replicate them.
Yeah. And like that's what I'm saying. Like, D already proved this man competed on LAN, fucking fried out, has played at another game, played Apex on LAN, like has done all shit, has proved that he doesn't cheat. But this guy, even I remember I sat down with Diaz. I sat down with Diaz when I saw that clip and I was like, hey, I was like, be honest, ask him. This actually happened, bro. You might want to clip this after. I asked him and I was like, D, be honest with me. Do you have something to tell me? Like, I was like, because
That was crazy.
I was like,
right?
bro, this is crazy. And he starts laughing, bro. He's just laughing. I'm like,
I'm
no,
half
eh.
Mexican, Zay.
And he goes like, he goes something like, I appreciate the gas. Like, and I'm like, oh, shit. He's like, nah. And he like broke it down. But I'm like, so many times Diaz has these crazy clips. Shifty had crazy clips, right? And they've proven that they're not cheating. So it's like, you got to be careful, man, because every once in a while, out of the blue moon, there comes a generational talent that's just insane.
Well, yeah. Well, you know what's weird too is like obviously I don't hype myself up as the greatest player. I know I'm above average for sure, but like I've sat next to Joe Woe while he's playing. I sat next to Breadman when he's playing. I've sat next to Hisoka when he's playing. I've sat over the shoulder of Jukies when they were down. I've seen the Huskers and Unrational. And I've literally seen them play and they do stuff that I'm like, yeah, I couldn't do that, but I'm literally looking over the shoulder, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes even the target acquisition of finding out where somebody's on the screen, I might not even see them. And then all of a sudden they see them literally sitting next to them.
Dude, so I'm saying there's so many clips, bro. There's so many clips of people that you can kind of bend certain ways and be like, yo, like this guy's cheating. And it's just like,
well, not if I'm sitting next to them. The walls, you would see the walls, bro.
Yeah, you would see that. So like, I don't know. I just think people need to be cautious, and that's like, I'm not here to bash anybody. I'm not here to say, oh, this guy's cheating. Like, I just think I'm here to tell you guys, obviously, don't send anybody hate either. But if you are going to hacker hunt, I just think you need to have definitive proof, and that's the best. That's kind of what I'm trying to do.
And the sad part about that too is there's scenarios where you can't have definitive proof.
Yeah.
Slap. I literally just talked about it. I literally just said the story. What do you mean, bro? Hey, chat, lay out my boy Rampage, bro. He makes me comfortable being here, bro.
What's your guys' thoughts on like? You think it's a little fishy, you know, when people like reset their games and they don't show like them booting up the game, they just go to a face cam or?
I think that could be considered sus, but
it's a little sussy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
But like, what would you have to hide? Some people don't know they're hiding, you know. But maybe it's just habit or whatever. Because I know the Elgato will kick off. I think the only time you should hide your screen really is if there's financial or private information like your address or you know that type of stuff. But
let's just say you're getting accused. Like for me, if I was getting accused, because I know I'm nasty and I get a lot of clips myself, right?
100%.
Like I would like without hesitation show my task manager anything, bro.
Well, I think that's true too. But the problem is then it becomes like a chore. I don't know if you guys watched Mutex at all. During his time when he was having, where he had fucking
cameras.
9 screens on or some
like
shit.
7 cameras, bro.
That was actually insane.
It was like, oh, turn on the camera. And then it's like,
Yeah,
bro, he had the camera. Like, it's a bad viewing experience.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you have to weigh it out. Even though he was more than willing to, it kind of just becomes one of those things. And then you get the gremlins in the chat where they're fucking silent. and then all of a sudden they pop out first time chatter. Oh, bring out the camera. It's like, who the hell are you, bro?
I don't know.
Say hi first, bro.
Yo, first message can't be that, bro. Chat, if your first message is hate, no bullshit, 90% of streamers will probably ban you.
I don't know why he hated me. He banned me, bro.
Yo, I've seen that so many times, bro. I don't know why, bro. Like, can you check? And I check and like, fuck you, pussy. Like, you're on Adderall.
Shit,
I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, first time chatter, bro. Anyways, but I don't know, man. That's I kind of we'll kind of leave the topic there. But yeah, obviously I hate hackers as much as everybody, bro. If you're cheating, you're a fucking scumbag, and you do deserve to fucking and not have a platform anymore. But It is what it is, man. I hope that we can find some happy medium, and I hope people who watch these hacker hunters can wisen up and understand. Like,
You're
bro,
legit.
that whole Call of Shame shit, that is perfect example of like, if you're using your brain and you understand, if this man is making $2,000 a video calling out cheaters, he's not gonna fucking call out smaller people and all that, because why? Because he's making bank. Using,
true.
you know, bro. Hector uses foot pedals.
He's
You're
using
right,
one
man.
here,
You're
right?
I'm
He's
using
doing
one
it
right now,
here.
bro.
So you know what's funny even about the foot pedal stuff? It's just like the ignorance. It's like I'm playing on a controller, and why do people get paddles on their controller, the back paddles, right? So they don't have to take their thumb off the fucking aimer and the mover, right?
Yeah.
But like, all right, cool. Now let me put my mic so it's on my thumb too.
Yeah.
So then I take it off the mover and the aimer.
Yeah.
It's like, well, no shit, you need that. Like, show me how to do it without my hands. Like, you know, like it's not possible.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go like this. All right, you know what?
Yeah.
2 on me, bro. 2 on me. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh man, bro.
The
Chat,
facts,
I'm
baby.
hacking on the fucking watch party, bro.
You gonna start floating and shit?
But I don't know, man. Yeah, chat. So we'll kind of move on from that. But big day ahead of
That
us
too.
tomorrow. We are we missing anything? I hope we're not. We went over the finals today. Tomorrow, Europe's their finals. We went over the update that's coming next week, the new map. We went over the cheating situation. Is there anything we're kind of missing?
Shadowban?
3 shots. Dude, why do people think that Shifty was confirmed cheating? He literally was confirmed to
It
not
never
be
was
cheating.
confirmed. I will say that from my perspective, I had nothing involved. And when they told him to download that they told him
Oh,
to download,
dude.
his
That-
shit was
yeah.
shooting circles.
Dude, I remember that. And he was like, bro, I swear I'm losing games. I swear.
Yeah.
yeah,
And
he
then-
was
he was
acting nervous as fuck.
He was
But
a little nervous.
but he showed up on the land. So
Yeah.
I mean, if he was cheating, he's no longer cheating. You know?
Yeah.
And if you gonna hold that against him, there's no way to ever prove that that's the case or not the case. So it's kind of like you either let it go or you'll
Oh,
always hold
dude.
it against him, and
This
it
is-
is what it is.
This is a big, I forgot about this one, the OD guy.
Oh yeah, I
forgot
don't
about
know
that.
much about that other than the guy is probably cheating. Everyone said he was cheating.
Yeah, I don't know. Look, I even told this OD guy, he's in the top 10 right now
Oh, shit.
on Warzone
15
rank.
maybe, right?
Top
Or is it
15, yeah, I thought it was top
Yeah.
10. I think it was like 5 or some shit. You can bring it up if you want. I DM'd him, or I said it in a tweet, and I was like, is there any proof of this guy OD cheating? Because everybody I've heard from this guy has told me, like a lot of people, I'm not
Yep.
kidding. A lot of people have told me this guy OD is cheating. This guy OD plays with I think he plays with he plays with Soka off stream a lot. Like Soka,
Yeah,
he
that's what
plays
I
with-
heard, but I haven't
Yeah.
actually seen proof
What's
of
going
that.
on there?
Yeah.
That's just hearsay.
Yeah, I just hearsay. That's what people say, right? And so I told him, and he replied, he's like, "Yeah, people, I got banned from CMG a long time ago, but they didn't even like PC check me. They just banned me because they thought I was sus because I monitor cammed and I had a bad game, and they banned me right away." And so I was like, okay, something along those
Yeah.
lines.
I don't know
right?
about that one.
And I just said, I was like, and I gave him my advice. I was like, listen, man, I'm not here to tell you whether you're cheating or not. I asked him, I was like, are you competing in stage 2 for the World Series of Warzone? He said, yes, I'm gonna be competing. I was like, okay, well, that should be your chance to prove to everybody, because my job is not, and nobody's job is
Yeah.
to be like, you're fucking cheating, all that stuff. Like, it does suck. It does suck. He's like, everybody has told me that this guy's cheating, but at the end of the day, I don't care what everybody else
Yeah,
says.
because everyone
unless
else is
there's
also
the
saying
proof.
that other guy is cheating
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
I
What's
can't
his
even remember his name, but he's changed his name or he deleted
Yeah,
his
yeah.
account or some shit.
But at the end, like, unless people have like definitive proof, I will say again, I did see Sammy tweet out a clip, Omid Sammy, of him like have a crazy ass.
Through the smoke, right?
No,
Whoa.
not the smoke. It was through a hill, through like.
Oh yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and
tracking?
I saw that and I was like, yo, that one was kind of crazy. But again,
You need full
I have to-
context.
I have to be,
Yeah.
in the middle. Diaz had even crazier clips. Like Diaz,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, Diaz had crazier clips. So
That is
again,
true.
until this guy, at the end of the day, my advice to this guy OD is like, yo, I remember chat, fucking Celium. Everybody thought Celium cheated back in the day.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Everybody.
But like you're saying, for more consistency, no matter what, if you use cheats, you would slip up.
Yeah.
No matter what, it would be impossible to not slip up, because when money's on the line, people will exploit whatever it is. We understand that there will be people who will cheat, but you will cheat to the point where you're going to have to slip up. Otherwise, what would be the point of using the cheats?
True. I agree. I agree.
Scary, bro.
like anybody who ever, this is for future references, anybody who ever gets accused of cheating. At the end of the day, you want to stop those accusations. You want to prove to people that you're legit, and you want to build a platform, because at the end of the day, if you're that nasty, like look at Diaz. Diaz built his brand of being the fucking best in the world, and he is where he is today because of it, with no face cam, also because he proved it. Now there is opportunity. Go to fucking LAN, show up, and compete. At the end of the day, like that's bottom line. And you know, yes, it sucks that we have online qualifiers. It is what it is. Diaz, fuck you.
But it's only a step. There was no such thing as LAN before the Bakker Wonderland. And it took a long time for them to even get to this point. Now we got a date, September 16th.
Nice.
And people who make it to that will basically prove how good they are.
No, in my opinion, no, Snapper. I think if you cheated once and there is 100% proof like
You're
that
done.
you cheated, you're fucking
toast.
gone. You shouldn't be allowed in anything. If you got caught cheating and like that is like there is like, let's say Cyrus, I'll be honest, I don't think he should be allowed in any more tournaments for the future. Some people might think differently than me, but that's just me. Like if you cheated, in my opinion, you're, I don't know. That's just me. But I don't think there's anything else to talk about. I think we covered everything.
If the scenario would be like, say I go out, homie comes over, downloads cheats on my PC. I don't know. I'm shooting nasty. I'm like, damn, this is a good ass day. Like, what can you do?
At least you'd have an explanation. You throw his ass under the bus so fast.
You throw that? I'm just future reference.
Oh, you're an idiot, bro. Oh, man. Anyways, chat. This guy's fucking. I actually love Rampage, bro. He's like the.
Hey, we already talked about it, Hoy. You're gonna have to go back to the VOD.
Yeah, bro. Dude, what's that guy from? He's like Rampage is like the. What's that show? The night show, the late show, where they have just like one guy.
Oh,
in the corner.
the side comedian.
There's just
dude?
side comedian who just randomly saying random shit. That's Rampage.
I gotta see that shit.
I mean, in a good way. In a good way. You know? In a good way.
Tell me, come on.
Anyways, chat. So today was an awesome day of content. Today was amazing, bro. We had incredible podcast, incredible everything. Was great. Literally tomorrow, EU finals. I'm really excited for that. Oh, you know what? Before I continue, let me just say this one more time before we leave. Before we finish the podcast. I need to address this because I feel like it's becoming excessive, and I feel like I've already addressed it multiple times, but I really hope,
I know. Yeah.
I really hope that Call of Duty can do something. But this Shadowban bullshit, the Shadowban loop, this Shadowban loop is fucking dumb.
Hey, content creators been talking about it for 6 months.
We've been saying this for so long, bro. This Shadowban loop, I don't know. So many people get Shadowbanned and then they're able to play again in like a week. Then they Shadowban. Like so many people are leaving the game because they can't even play the game. So it's like I feel like if you're getting spam reported by people when you get Shadowban, that's whack.
And there's video of I've actually seen of that of random people getting banned by random people. No name, not streamers related. It's literally
Just
a
people-
fucked up system.
I actually had somebody tag me on Twitter where they're like, he recorded both perspectives. He was streaming, and then the other guy was streaming, and the guy that's streaming is like, "Oh, this guy's hacking." He just spam reported it.
Yeah.
And he got.
That's the one I saw.
Yeah, that one.
Like sometimes we don't engage with that stuff, but we definitely see it.
Yeah, we definitely see it, chat. And we've already told them. I've sent them multiple messages, and at the end of the day, I really think they need to figure out a different way because shadow banning is just not it. Because so many people are falsely shadow banned, but then it's like, how do you determine the people that are falsely shadow banned from the actual people who are doing such shit?
Because it's a W when
true.
when you report somebody that you think is legitimately cheating and they actually get banned.
Yeah.
They disappear. Poof.
I've seen
gone.
people literally get
in seconds.
Yeah, like insane. So like, I mean, obviously, chat Sage over here. I've gone on stream. You can find clips of me with a camera behind him on stream, looking at him play and him frying out, right? And it's like he got shadow banned, and he was literally on track to be the #1 ranked player in the world, and he got shadow banned for 5 days, and everybody caught up to him. And so, you know, I don't know. That's besides the point. I definitely think they need to address that, but I just wanted to end the podcast on that, chat. So if you're here for, that's the end of the podcast, boys. Anything to say before we head out from the podcast?
I think we're good.
Nothing?
Appreciate you guys watching.
I love this guy, man.
Go, baby.
All right, man. Chat. Hey, that does it for the podcast, man. I'll catch you guys later, baby. Peace. All right, don't end stream. I want to make sure that was just for the YouTube video. That was just for YouTube.